So let's get started with the alignment. So this is going to be somewhat of a PowerPoint presentation. Also, you may notice a slight difference in audio. I apologize for that. I'm still trying to work out the kinks in the audio settings, recording directly from my computer. Not sure if you've seen my previous stone chamber video. At one point, I was standing on top of chamber 1, looking out at the valley ahead. I noticed a dip in the ridge. So I thought it was kind of a unique physical alignment with the chamber, and going on some of the articles and reports that I read that many of these chambers align with summer solstice and December solstice, the equinoxes. When I returned home from New York, I utilized Google Earth Pro, inputted the different equinoxes and solstices, and I found that summer solstice, 6/21/2022 at 4:30 a.m., aligns pretty much almost 100% with the rising sun on December solstice, which was like fascinating. I'm really excited that I'm able to capture this. So I put together a few images to really describe this explain this a little easier. On the left hand side, you could see where I was standing on top of the chamber. The hump is right here on the bottom, and in the back you could see the ridge of the mountain range and the little dip I'm talking about. So on the right hand side, I outlined that ridge with the red line, used a white line segment to, for the most part, line up with that ridge and the entrance of the chamber, and placed a yellow dot to symbolize the sun rising over the horizon. So just to let you know, this is a preliminary discovery. I am in the works of planning a vacation going back up to New York during this time, so I could actually video record it and capture this alignment. Something that I cannot find on any YouTube channels or in any articles that you could search on the internet. People do talk about these alignments, but none of them have ever recorded them, which I think would be very significant contribution to the community. And I'm going to be the one to do it, and I can't wait, because a lot of the works that have been done, you're going back like, say, 5, 6, 10 years. So the quality isn't great. So now, with these new iPhones, and I might even pick up a camera or two, I'm going to record the sunrise. I'm going to be looking out at the valley. I'm also going to have a camera looking in, and I'm hoping to have a third where I could pan around during this event. So what do you guys think? This would be awesome, right? So I'm going to minimize this, and I'm also going to show you what I have in the works in this location. Oh no, I can't find it. Did I close it out? I closed it out, but let me see if I could get it over here. Hold on a second. Here we go. There we are. So what you're looking at here, this is the chamber 1. The sunrise is that way in the image. And if you look in the distance here, you can see stone chamber 2, which is not, again, a quarter of a mile from the first chamber. I'm quite sure that both were built by the same people. I would bet my house on it, actually. So I couldn't find any alignment with this one. Actually, I ran it, it took a couple of hours, just starting from January 1st, running it all the way to December 31st. Just watching the sun rise up and down, up and down. Nothing. Didn't get anything. So, but I did discover something, which I'm going to show you in a moment, which could be significant. But I figured if 1 aligns with summer solstice, then 2 has to serve some type of function other than just looking mysterious in the middle of nowhere. So before we get to that, what you're looking at here is the land behind the chamber. It's not a state park. It's not a nature reserve or anything like that. Not entirely sure if it's private property. I know it's part of the watershed land that's throughout this area, which you need a permit to hike around in. So what I'm going to do is either the day before or the day after this summer solstice alignment, I'm going to go hiking back here. I want to see if I can find anything related to these chambers. Also, maybe I could find even another chamber. Not sure I haven't heard of anybody actually looking back here for anything. There are some old stone walls which I'm going to be checking out. You can see here the old colonial stone walls in this area. You got the cemetery. Might even check this out. Maybe do a little video on that. Include it into my alignment video in the future. But I want to get back here. I want to hike back here. Check out these little knolls and hills, and there's probably a lot of rocks, and might be something there. I'm really curious to find out. And just walk along the walls and so forth. So let me close this out. I'm trying to keep this simple and quick for you guys. I know you got many other videos you want to be watching at this point. So I'm gonna bring up images. Let's see, where's the other one? Here it is. So this is stone chamber number 2. This I recorded actually on November 24th, Thanksgiving Day. I was at a friend's house. I was driving back home, and I was passing by this and decided to just park on the side of the road and check it out. So this was about 8 o'clock in the morning, give or take 8 o'clock, 8:30. And I noticed in the video the sun was peeking into the chamber at November 24th. And here on the right hand side you could see the light of the sun shining through the entrance. Now when I ran the Google simulation, the time simulation, the sun never really rose directly in front of the chamber at any time during the year. But I'm wondering, we're close to December 21st. This sun here in image 1, I'm assuming is going to continue to rise to the right. And I'm curious enough to see here in image on the right hand side if this light is going to continue to migrate to the right. Now I put a red arrow here on this square chamber because I find it just a unique stone placed directly in the back center of the chamber. So I'm wondering if the light captures that. There's only really one way to find out. If you got to get boots on the ground, you got to get somebody out there on December 21st. And unfortunately I won't be able to do it this year. I couldn't get a hold of anybody to get up early in the morning. It's cold in New York, so it's not going to be easy to find someone to do that. But maybe one year I'll be able to check it out before this chamber collapses. As you could see, if you watched the video earlier, at one point in the right upper front hand corner, it looks like a bunch of stone has collapsed and the ceiling is going to cave in. So it's only a matter of time before any alignment can be observed. So I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Hopefully you made it this far in the video. If so, and if you want to see more great content in the future, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be awesome. And I look forward to doing more videos. I'm going to do a few more before I take that vacation on the summer solstice. Probably discuss some of the mysteries behind these chambers and legends and so forth. So I hope you enjoyed and have a great week. Silverwolves out.